Hello there, guys. So somebody requested a tutorial on how to color like me, so I'm gonna show you how. So the app I'm using is called Fire Alpaca. So if you're wondering, that's what I'm using. But this should work on other programs since they probably have similar features like the clipping mask and stuff. So what you're gonna do first is actually this tutorial is made for like drawing algebrailians, but I think it works on objects too since I also use this method. But I don't really use this method when I'm drawing humans because like for some reason it doesn't look right. But you can do that too, I guess. So the first thing I'm gonna do is you color pick from the character. I'm gonna use this reference tab and I'm gonna do the color picking. I actually have a palette with all the algebraic colors, but I'm just gonna use this as an example. Now you can change the color slightly to make it like a bit more vibrant if you want. And one thing like you're gonna do is like one thing I do when I use this paint bucket tool to make it so I don't have to color in the little gaps is I do anti-aliasing and expand 1 pixel. And another thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put all the base colors on different layers. So you're gonna put the color for the legs on a different layer than the color for the body. This will be important. So do that. I'm just gonna pick a color for the beret. I think it's like no the beret. What I'm talking about the hat. I'm gonna make it like dark. Does this work? I don't know. I think I might get the image for that. Yeah. It's just like a dark greenish color. Ugh, I don't like that. Yeah, I think that looks slightly better. I don't know, like, I don't know if I like that or not. I don't know. I'm just gonna give you a second to choose the color. Okay, I think I like that one. Actually, I might make it a little bit lighter, more vibrant. Yeah. Anyway, so the next thing I'm gonna do is you're going to create a new layer. Like, see this layer 2? This is the layer for the body. You're gonna create a new layer on top of that, and then you're gonna select clipping. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna right click, and then that gives you the color that like your mouse is over. So you're gonna like put your mouse over the color of the body and go like you click it. And then you do the same thing because like something important is like right here where it says color, you have 2 colors, right? Like you can switch between the colors. You're gonna want to make both colors like the based off the nine's body, and then for one of those colors you're gonna make it like slightly like more saturated and more darker. And then you're gonna switch from the paint bucket that I was selecting to this gradient tool. And then you're gonna take your mouse and then you're gonna go down, and then it creates a gradient. Now you can mess around with this a bit, make it slightly darker. You can also do this to change the opacity to make it like more or less intense. So yes, if you have any questions about that, just ask, because it's easy to kind of do something wrong. And then you're going to do the same thing for the legs. So you're going to right click for this, and then right click for that. You're going to make one more vibrant and slightly darker. And then you just do that. I don't think that's like intense enough, so like dark enough, so I'm just going to do it again. And then I think I'm going to lower the opacity slightly. And yeah. I'm going to change the beret colors again since I still don't really like it. So just don't mind that. And also in the thing it has like this lighting, so I'm going to add that to it, because why not? On a new layer, I'm going to make it clipping. Make a clipping mask. And what the clipping mask does is like it makes sure that your lines don't go outside the layer. So look, this is what happens when I unselect it. Like just make sure that your lines don't go outside of the layer that you're clipping it to. And I'm noticing these white spots here, so I'm just gonna fill those in because they were kind of bothering me and they might have been bothering you too. So yeah, and then I'm gonna add a gradient on top of this hat. So get the color originally was, and then for your second color, select a darker, more saturated one. This might be hard because it's like already really dark, so I might just select a lighter color on the second one, like that, and then do like the gradient. Oop. Like that. This way you don't really notice a difference. So yeah, then I'm gonna also do the shading and the lighting. So on top of this, like this is gonna be for the body again. This is gonna be gonna create a new layer. You're gonna make it clipping, and then you're gonna color pick. You're gonna right click to pick a color, and it's like the same color that your mouse was on. And you're gonna make it lighter and less saturated because light is like shadows are darker and more saturated, and light is lighter and less saturated. So you're gonna do this around the body, like that. And then one thing I do is like near the top I like kind of create a little circle and then take pure white and just boom. And now for the legs, I'm gonna do a shadow again, but you don't need to really do this if you're drawing an object because their legs are like dark black. Right now, put it like right here, like so. And then one thing that you can do is you can kind of like put it on the legs like this. I don't know why I do that. I just kind of do. I don't know if like that looks that good. I might make it lighter. Yeah. Don't mind me. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing that you did for the body. You're gonna clip it again, so it doesn't leave, so it doesn't go outside of the lines. And then you're gonna do this. That. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the hat. So clip, a lighter color. Then boom. And something else you can do to make it more interesting, this is for algebrailians because like they have those eyes, you know what you see what I mean in a second. You're gonna take the paint bucket tool, and you're gonna make it white, and you're just gonna color in the eyes. And then you're gonna add a layer and clip it. You're gonna select a color from the body to make it like look more similar, so like it'll kind of match. And then boop boop, like that. You're gonna lower the opacity a lot, and create a layer on top of it, you can clip it, and then take pure white. And I think it gives it kind of like more dimension. I don't know, I just like doing that, it's kind of fun. And something else I'm going to do, this is like part of the tutorial, I'm going to add like some little paint splatters on sticks to like make it look more interesting, I guess. Just gonna have light color. I have to put it on top of the body. I have to clip it to the... I'm not going to actually clip it, so I can like add other clipping layers to it. You'll see what I mean in a second, because when like a layer is clipped, you can't clip any other layers to it. Yeah. I don't know, just I'll just say it's complete now. So, yeah. The thing else I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make the background like a different color other than pure white. Some people like think it makes it look holy stunner. Some people think that it makes the drawing look more interesting when like the background is like something other than pure white, but I don't know what color to make it. Like I heard that you should try like a darkish gray color. I don't know if I like that or not. Maybe I'll make it like more warm to like contrast it since it has like a lot of cool colors. I still don't know if I like that. I don't know. I don't know. I just might make it just white because that'd be easier. So yeah, that's how I color my stuff. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and I hope you have a good day. I forgot to say this, but something else you can do that can help your drawing look better is on the line art layer, you add a layer on top of that, do the clipping, and you can just pick a color. Like I want to like right click, pick the color, and you want it to be like I always pick the color from like the body because I want the color to look similar. If you know what I mean. And then like make it really dark, and then like boom, it makes like your drawing kind of more interesting a bit. But the liner isn't just pure black. Now for the hat, I'm gonna make it a different color because you can see that doesn't really match. Like this. You can still mess with the opacity a bit, like that. You can kind of see a little difference. It's just it's optional, but some people like doing that better than just making it pure black. So yeah.